What's the word, y'all? Always watching TV, back with another exclusive. You know the vibes. Make sure you hit that like button, pull up in the comment sections, let me know your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell so you stay notified whenever we drop. Follow us on all socials at Always Watching TV. And today we got a lot going on, man. So 1090 Jake dropped a video claiming that the old man, Larry Hoover, was snitching back in the days. Wack100 popped up on the internet actually defending Larry Hoover. And now he's taking it a step further. He got in contact with the person that allegedly, well, not allegedly, this is the actual shooter that clapped Larry Hoover back in the day, and the person that 1090 Jake is claiming got snitched on. So if there's anybody word we gotta take, is this guy right here, man. I don't know how Wack got in contact. He's claiming that people reached out to him. So we're gonna get into that audio. And we also got some more content with Wack claiming that I guess Larry Hoover people got a problem with him speaking. I don't know if he's hinting at Jay Prince. I don't know. But before we get into that, let's get into the audio of Wack100 chopping it up with the guy that they claim Larry Hoover snitched on. If this nigga claiming Larry Hoover snitched on him, he better have some paperwork, man, because we not going for no news article from back in 19... How y'all even find that, man? Is that even possible to go find a news article from back when it didn't even have no internet? It's kind of weird. I don't know. But let's get into the audio and see what they talking about.
I'm on the phone with some with individuals from Chicago. Not just individuals, but one of the individuals that was involved in this shooting that happened with Larry Hoover, where people are running around with the narrative that Larry Hoover told on these individuals. So I'm gonna let the brother speak and tell me if there's some truth to that, no truth to that. My disposition is newspaper article is not looked at as legal documents, so I've been standing against it. So I'm gonna let the brother speak, let y'all know who he is. We all see the names that was posted on the internet about the shooters, and he gonna tell us what his facts of how this situation went, what they are. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, my name is James Hunter Smith. I was the shooter because it's not a mayor. I did do the shooting and I did serve time in prison. But it wasn't at the behest of Larry Hoover. Larry Hoover never told me. Matter of fact, there was over 100 people in the hallway, so there wasn't no way everybody knew I did it. Not first of all, and secondly, and more importantly, is that the whole narrative that the newspaper had and a lot of people was repeating it, a lot of books never did happen like that. As long as he wasn't with me, he was down the hallway. And nobody tell me to burn that man. Two girls came and told me that they was coming down there to jump on me, but I could have left. But I had a pistol, so I waited for him. And that's what happened.
Got you. So y'all had y'all personal issues, regardless of what it was. You was a shooter. It was a bunch of people in the hallway that probably gave description or probably do who you was or saw whatever it was they saw. But with you fighting the case, Larry Hoover was never a name that cooperated against you, is what you're saying.
I'm saying that plus he could have never cooperated with me because I already pleaded out. You know, and the paperwork is that Larry Hoover never made a statement, period.
That's what your paperwork read.
My paperwork wasn't no statement made by Larry Hoover, so there's no paperwork, period.
Got you.
I believe that it was the first school shooting on the book.
Yo, you know what? You might.
May I correct one thing?
Yes, sir.
He wasn't one of the shooters. He was the shooter.
Oh, so it was only one shooter.
The brother they speak of is Long Street. He was down. He was in the school, but it wasn't them.
And he didn't do a thing, Ken.
So
you the only one went to jail?
I'm the only one our case got settled, and the reason that he was able to get acquitted was that he was not at the scene when the shooter was shot. He was down the hallway, and he didn't never shoot nobody.
So once again, we got a newspaper article, again, that's trying to sway everybody to something that's further away from the truth. This is why I was telling them I can't stand on that newspaper article. It's not a legal document to me.
Word, I thought niggas like 1090 Jake got their credibility and their whole fan base off of doing research and homework and, you know, really being right or close to right when they drop their videos. But 1090 Jake, you dropped the ball with this one right here, homie. And you out of pocket, out of all people, Larry Hoover. You try to put a jacket like this on Larry Hoover. Homie, even if you felt like that was true, you were supposed to do your homework and make sure that it was true. It seemed like you just went off of some, you know, trying to spark some shit like, oh yeah, I got something that's gonna go viral. This is gonna shake the internet. That's what you did. You didn't care to do your homework to see if it was right or not. You just knew running with this narrative right here was gonna be way more lucrative than running with the other one. So I think you should do another video making it right, man. Just come and apologize. Yo, I was wrong. I should have did my homework. I should have tried to get real paperwork on this instead of just running with a news article as if the news article ain't people like me and you who could say whatever we want on our platforms. Nigga, that ain't the law. They don't gotta say what's right in the news article, nigga. How you gonna take that and try to say that this is what it is? He's a rat. But good thing your boy Wack100 decided to put on his good hat today, and you know he's defending and trying to make it right for Larry Hoover. But that opened a whole can of worms too, because now we got people saying Wack100 is the one that shed light on the fake news article or the news article itself, so that he could now spin back and act like if he's defending Larry Hoover. That's what they saying, man. So let's get into that content and see what we could get out of that, man. All right, so your boy Wack100, he took to Instagram and he says, listen, I give credit where credit's due. Squid Ape, a Chicago-based blog, broke the Larry Hoover verse James Highsmith allegations. I reacted to it in defense of Mr. Hoover. Now I'm being told I'm keeping it going. So if I respond the opposite, I'm wrong. If I respond in defense, I'm wrong. And now it's Wack be quiet. No, I want to see y'all address the Chicago-based blog that broke the story. 1090 Jake stood on the allegations, and I hate to say it, he's not going to go away. It takes a voice to fight a voice. So what I'm going to do is let them run all their play, and I'll have minimum to say. When I was working for you, it was a problem. If the Chicago community wants me to continue to defend, comment below. And then he shared a screen recording of the page, I guess, reaching out, sending him the Larry Hoover content, and him asking him, where did you get this content? So Wack is basically doing something I like to call CYA. Cover your ass. No Diddy. Because to be honest, I ain't see or heard nobody saying it was a problem with Wack speaking up and defending Larry Hoover. But it's him, so I can't say for a fact, yo, ain't nobody never said nothing. He the one over there getting tagged and seeing things about him, so he probably has more knowledge of it. I guess somebody or some group of people or the haters in his comment section got a problem with him defending Larry Hoover. So what y'all think about this? Do y'all think Wack100 was right for speaking up in defense? Or did he just saw it and spoke out negatively about it, knowing y'all was going to react like this? Oh yeah, Wack, you the one that exposed it. How he exposed it if he was saying, yo, this isn't true? Like, I don't believe it. I think this is nonsense. It's from a news article. How could y'all even think that this is real? And y'all say from him doing that, it's him exposing the paperwork? Come on, son. If it's really people complaining about Wack100 speaking out in defense of Larry Hoover about this, y'all giving this nigga a little bit too much power, bro. Too much space in y'all minds, my nigga. Like, just let it go, bro. It's not that serious. You don't have to have this much dislike to where everything this nigga is saying and doing, you feel like you got to go against it, my nigga. It's not that serious. But like I said, I haven't seen or heard any videos about it, man. It ain't come across my desk yet. Maybe y'all saw or heard something. Drop a comment if y'all saw a video of somebody, I don't know who, Hassan Campbell, which one of these niggas was talking crazy about Wack defending Larry Hoover. I don't know. Drop a comment. Let me know if y'all saw the video, and let me know what y'all think about all this madness that's going around. Do y'all still think Larry Hoover is a snitch? Do y'all think he's a rat? We got the nigga who they saying he was the toll on, saying the nigga ain't tell on him. I don't know who else or what else y'all need to see or hear. Pull up in the comment sections. Let me know y'all thoughts, though. As always, watching TV. Make sure y'all like, share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you get notified when we drop. Follow us on all socials at Always Watching TV. Y'all know the vibes. And until next time, I'm out of here.